Good evening. Welcome. Wow, that's right. Yeah. Welcome to the Gresham-Barlow March 5th supplemental budget hearing. Call to order and roll call. In attendance, myself, Chris Howitt, Holly Riegelman, Vice Chair, Blake Peterson, Director, David Ligatich, Director, Dr. Myra Gomez, Director, Sean Farnes, Director, Dr. Sean Farnes, Director. We have a vacant position. Absent is Interim Superintendent John Cook. In attendance is Deputy Superintendent Tracy Klinger. We have one item on this budget hearing. It is a supplemental budget hearing. And do we actually approve an agenda for this, Sarah? Okay. All right. And so I'm going to turn this over. Let's see. I'm going to turn it over to Dennis Clegg to give just a brief overview of why we're doing this. And so Dennis.
Thank you, Chair Howard, members of the board. As you'll recall, at the audit review that we had last month, an item was identified as needing a change in how our PERS bonds were stated. Again, it has nothing to do with the amount of the bonds or issuing new bonds. It was just how they were presented in the financial statements. The amount of the change is significant enough to require a supplemental hearing. So we are before here today reviewing that and requesting that hearing takes place.
So what we are here for then is the budget hearing and public testimony. It is not anything to do with our upcoming budget conversation that we will have going into next year. As Mr. Clegg said, this is strictly a moving one line of money to a different category per the recommendation of our audit that we just recently had. So it looks like no one is here this evening for that, but we will wait approximately 10 minutes, Sarah. Do we have to wait 15 till 7 o'clock? We're at that point already. Okay, so we will be here. I'm going to turn off my mic. If someone shows up for that, that is what it is for. There's no other public comment at this time except for the budget hearing. So I'm going to turn off my microphone and just be here. And if I didn't say already, this will actually then after we get the public testimony in the budget hearing, then this item is in our regular business board meeting as an adoption item to approve the line item change. And it does show it on the information where some of the money, it was all put into PERS and they wanted it split out into payments and interest. That was the big difference. So that will be on our agenda. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. This has been the supplemental budget hearing for the Gresham-Barlow Board of Education. There being no one that was interested in doing testimony regarding the supplemental budget hearing. It was a change up from a payment that was combined with interest. According to our accountant, they wanted that split into a payment and an interest line item. There was no change in the budget, no change in the number, different way that it was being accounted for. So we had to have a supplemental hearing. We will be then, in our regular meeting, we will adopt the change in our regular business meeting. And so with that, I'm going to call the supplemental budget hearing closed. Thank you.